What's up, everyone? This is the Next Tape Podcast, episode 200 with Mikel and
Tanyka.
where we have conversations on different topics. So in today's episode, we're just going to be talking about anything and everything, whatever that comes to mind, and yeah, just chilling this episode.
Yeah, it is our 200th episode. If you've been with us even last year when we did our 100th, you know that this is a more laid back time. We just have some fun topics. That's nothing heavy. That's
Yep.
what we'll be doing.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Okay. So, you want to start or?
Sure.
All right, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can start. So I thought I didn't have any particular topic in mind that I wanted to talk about, but I have fun facts and something else as well, I think. I did these notes a while back, so I don't
Mhm.
remember everything, but I do know I have some fun facts. Just dumb, fun stuff. Okay. So, um, it is impossible for most people to lick their elbows. And then you're probably going to try to lick your own elbow. I don't think I can lick my elbow, at least not with my sweater on. But yeah, fun fact.
Hmm.
Um,
Interesting.
a crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. I haven't been near a crocodile to see if that's true or not, but
Really? Is that
apparently
true?
not. We can fact check if you want to fact check and see if that actually is true. I don't know though. But again, never thought about whether or not a crocodile. I mean, if you think about it, I feel like both crocodile and alligators, when you see them open their mouths, it doesn't appear that their tongue can come out any further than what it can do.
Mm.
Who knows? Um, a shrimp,
Interesting.
yeah, a shrimp's heart, it's in its head. And I feel like I actually knew that before.
Mm-hmm.
Um, from Shark Tale, the movie Shark Tale. I don't know if I remember is the shrimp in the movie. I vaguely remember that being said, that the shrimp's heart is in the head, which is
Uh-huh.
weird.
Huh.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Um, it is physically impossible for pigs to look up into the sky.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The sixth. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Okay,
Huh.
try this again. The sixth sick seeks sixth sheep sick. Is believed to be the toughest tongue twister in the English
Hmm.
language.
Hmm.
I think I just demonstrated that. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get through it.
Yeah.
If you sneeze too hard, you could fracture a rib. I think everyone knows that. Um,
Yeah.
Wearing headphones for just an hour could increase the bacteria in your ear by 700 times.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So I need to rethink life. That's pretty disgusting. Um, in the course of an average lifetime while sleeping, you might eat around 70 assorted insects and 10 spiders or more.
Uh-huh.
Especially. Some lipsticks contain fish scales, which I feel like, why? How? If most
Fish.
products at this point should be animal cruelty free, how's that happening?
Some listics involves
Lipsticks,
fish scale.
apparently.
Huh.
I don't use lipstick, so
Does it like does oh, stupid question. Does a fish scale cause allergic reactions towards the lips or anything like
I
that?
guess if you were to have an allergy to
Huh.
seafood
Yeah.
or fish or um not so much shellfish because it's fish and
Uh-huh.
shellfish.
Uh-huh.
But if you were to have a seafood allergy and you're
Yeah.
then using a lipstick that potentially could have fish scales in it, then
Mhm.
yes, you could have an allergic reaction,
Mm.
I would think. I
Interesting.
guess it
Yeah.
depends also the level of your allergy,
Right.
but, I would think if you have, like, you can't even be in the same room with fish, then yes, that could cause an allergic reaction,
Mm.
which would be horrible.
Interesting. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
cat urine glows under a black light. I Why? What
Sure.
is it about? Maybe you know what, though? Maybe it's that knowledge that they were able to do, like, Pretty Litter, 'cause
Mm.
I don't have a cat, obviously, but
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
when you hear, like, podcasts and they have, like, their advertisements or whatever, um, Pretty Litter is one of them that I hear quite frequently, and they have, like, the litter box can change different colors, and it will indicate to you whether or not your cat has, like, something going on. So maybe it's like someone figured that out in order to make a Pretty Litter like a thing that works, but that's interesting. Um, like
Mm.
fingerprints, again, I think oh, no, this is different. Like fingerprints, everyone's tongue print is different. Not the
Mm.
toes, but your tongue print is different. Um, yeah,
Mm.
that's weird too. Rubber bands last longer when refrigerated. I can believe that. Um, there are 293 ways to make change for $1.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why anyone figured that out, but someone did. The average person's left hand does 56% of the typing when using the proper position of the hands on the keyboard.
Uh-huh.
Hunting and pecking doesn't count. I don't know what hunting and pecking is. But if you think about it when you're typing, yeah, your left hand actually does do more of the typing. Then you're right. Because I think
Uh-huh.
most of the letters that are commonly used are on the
Uh-huh.
left-hand side of the keyboard.
Uh, uh, okay. Huh.
Um, a shark is the only known fish that can blink with both eyes. I knew that. The longest
Yeah.
one syllable words in the English language are "Sucrunched," I think is how you say it, and "strengthened." Some just suggest that "squirreled" could
Uh-huh.
be included, but "squirrel" is intended to be pronounced as 2 syllables,
Huh.
"squirrel,"
Right.
according to most dictionaries.
Really?
Screeched yeah. S
Squirrel?
it's supposed
Um,
so, if we tend to say "squirrel,"
yeah.
right? But apparently "squirrel" is supposed to be pronounced "squirrel," which would be
Oh,
2 syllables.
interesting. Oh, wow.
Um, screeched and strengths are 2 other long one-syllable words, but they only have 9 letters. Um, dreamt is the only English word that ends in the letters MT.
Huh.
I did not know that. Almonds are a member of the peach family. That's interesting.
Really?
Yeah, that's interesting. Huh.
Is it in a
So
pe
then does that make it
is it
a fruit then?
I don't think it's a f huh.
No,
It's a
it's not. It's not. Almond is
it's in a nut family, isn't it?
yeah. Well, that's the thing. Almond is a nut.
In the
But
peach. Oh,
but
no,
the
no, I'm talking.
peach is
Oh,
a
wait.
fruit.
Oh,
So
I'm talking about avocados. I'm thought like
oh, no.
the one in the I thought there was an almond in the
No, no, no,
no,
it's a pit that's in
that's a
the
pit? Oh, okay, that's a
avocado.
pit. Oh, okay.
But
Alright.
but again, when you cut open a peach,
Uh-huh.
the seed in the peach,
Is a
although it
almond?
looks like a bigger almond, they
Yeah.
refer to it as a pit. So
Huh.
I'm very I would have never thought that an almond and a peach are considered in the same family. That's very, very weird. Maine is the only state that has a one-syllable name. There are only 4 words in the English language which end in DOUS, so tremendous, horrendous, stupendous, and hazardous. Los
Mm.
Angeles' full name is El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora la Reina de la okay, de Los Angeles. Okay, that is long. De Porciuncula. I think I said I probably butchered that. Sorry. I haven't taken Spanish since for the last 20 years, okay?
Mhm,
Um,
mm,
but I can totally understand why they just shortened it to Los Angeles or LA. A cat has 32 muscles in each ear.
mm,
An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. I can believe it.
mhm,
Tigers have striped skin, not just striped fur. In many advertisements, the time displayed on a watch is 10:10.
mm,
The characters Bert and Ernie on Sesame Street were named after Bert the cop and Ernie the taxi driver in Frank Capra's It's a Wonderful Life.
huh,
A dime has 118 ridges around the edge. I'm not sure if they mean American dime, but anyways. The giant squid has the largest eyes in the world. Most people fall asleep in 7 minutes. I don't know if everyone would agree with that, but okay.
huh,
Um, Stewardesses is the longest word that is typed with only the left hand. Because again, it's on the left-hand side of the keyboard.
mm.
But those are my fun facts. Do you have anything that you want to
Um,
squeeze in the middle there?
I really don't have any fun facts
No, I mean,
at
not even
all.
fun facts, a different topic that you have in mind.
Uh, Not yet. I'll
Okay.
probably have something towards during this episode, but yeah, just keep going to
Okay.
till I find something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can play a little game of would you rather.
Okay.
We'll have a little fun with this. A
Yeah.
few different ones.
Uh-huh.
So,
Uh-huh.
would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
Fly, or
Or be invisible. I think I stumped you.
I mean invisible. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I would agree. I would rather be
Yeah.
invisible.
Yeah.
I don't I don't I mean, the flying would be good when I
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
go to
no, like,
work.
no, yeah.
I can just fly there. That'd be great. But
Yeah,
being
yeah,
invisible would
yeah.
be great too.
Yeah, it'd be great because you know a lot of things. That's another thing, and um, yeah, you won't be known
Yeah.
too much. I guess. Yeah, yeah.
Would you rather your crush, if you have a crush, be
Uh-huh.
able to read your mind or have access to your internet history?
Um,
And you can't use incognito as a cop out. That you
right,
can't use that here.
right. Reading my mind will apply. Like she would know everything every single second. So that's yeah, internet history. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. For me, I don't know. I mean, I honestly, I think for me, it's obviously different because I don't have a crush. I have a boyfriend. I think I would rather he read my mind because maybe that
Really?
would make my relationship a little bit easier.
Wouldn't that be a little bit complicated? Like,
No, not really, because
hmm,
it's like I don't know. I think for me again, I've known him for almost a decade or whatever, right? So
right.
it's like I don't. There's nothing that I need to
Arg
worry about in
I
terms of
mean,
like what's in my mind.
ar
Um,
you arguments, you guys will have arguments, you would know what you would say, you know what you were
mm,
thinking, that it'll be weird. It'll be
there's
like
nothing that I've
it'll be
thought in my
bored.
mind that
It'll
I
be bored.
haven't told him
No, but
about.
if you're reading your partner's mind, basically, you probably
But
know
it's
everything
the thing
that's
isn't about him reading my mind. It's about me reading his mind. I mean, it's about him reading mine,
oh, him
right?
reading your okay.
Yeah,
But
I
well,
think if
yeah,
I were to
well,
ask him this
such
question, he would
yeah.
say internet history too.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
like, it would just be like you would know what you're gonna say next, and then the next thing that you're gonna do, and then probably he's gonna say yes or no, you're not doing that,
yeah,
and it leads to like
true.
so yeah, so
All
it will
right.
lead to
Okay, so maybe I'll switch to internet history then.
just
Nothing
yeah,
hiding there either.
Yeah, so
Um, would you rather actually, I'm gonna skip this one because it's like child small.
uh-huh,
Okay, hold on.
uh,
Oh, wait, I have that one. Okay. Okay. Would you rather work from home forever or always work in an office or any other setting?
uh, that's hard 'cause I like to work. That's really hard. Um, I don't know. I'm split down the middle with that one.
That would be considered hybrid.
I know, I know, I
Um,
know, I know. That's fair.
honestly, here,
So I
I'll
like to
say
be,
mine.
yeah, I like to be active. So I like to be active and just like
Yeah.
that's the thing. So I don't want to stay home and just like just do absolutely
Nothing.
nothing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a hard one. So I'm split in the
That's
middle with that. I can't decide on both of
that's
them.
the thing. Like if I have to work in the office, I don't want to be in the office every day. Um, because I no thank you.
Uh huh.
Um, but being home every day,
Uh huh.
obviously we all had to do that at some point. That
Uh huh.
sucked. Like it sucked. And I didn't particularly
Yeah,
like that
yeah,
either.
yeah,
And I also find I'm more productive in the office than I am
yeah,
when I'm
uh,
home.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I think I'm with you too. It's like I want to be home, but then I also want to be in the office.
yeah,
So, I have that already. Like
yeah,
I do hybrid. So it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm kind of down the middle too.
yeah. I just think like if you're in a different like life situation, like if you have kids and if you feel that way, you lean towards staying home. I understand you.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Yeah.
and also
But
like
again, there's that productivity. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like you're not
yeah,
going to be
yeah,
as
yeah, yeah,
productive.
yeah, yeah. No, no, like yeah,
Yeah.
no, like yeah. But if yeah, the productivity, yeah. Yeah. So like I said, like a lot of people are different. Like people
Right.
like to
No,
stay
some
home
people everyone
or
is different
and
when it
yeah,
comes to working from home.
yeah,
Like some
yeah.
people can be very disciplined, productive. Some people during like COVID, for example, were able to maintain their same routine so that they weren't falling out of that. I am the opposite. I fell out of the routine. I was sometimes waking up at 9:30, 10 o'clock when I was supposed to start at 9. And, and also I was also doing overtime. On the other side of that, like I would work an extra 3 hours for
Mhm,
a few months after
mhm,
that. So
mhm,
I really, really messed up my routine during that time. So yeah, like I said, like
mhm,
I do find myself to be more productive. I'm not as distracted when I'm in the office, but again, like I still get my work done whether I'm home or not. So anyway,
mhm. Yeah, yeah.
would you rather have a 4-day school week or work week in our case, or a shorter work day every day? So
Huh.
like 4 days or say like 6 hours every day. What would you rather?
Say it again, 4 days or six
So, like, if you were
hours?
to have a shorter work week, so, like, say, for example, a 4-day work week is the norm, 3-day
Mhm,
weekend,
uh-huh.
or would you rather have a shorter work day? So, say, like, 6-hour work day versus an 8-hour work day.
Yeah, I'd rather have a shorter week. It's been known to be more healthier and
Absolutely,
stable.
Finland's
Yeah,
doing it. I say we do what they're doing.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind the money for the 8 hours, but like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's more healthier than, because it's yeah, it's been well scientific no or research that
Mhm.
it's the most healthier
Yeah,
work
it is.
uh
It is.
schedule. Yeah,
I say 4-day work week. Sounds great.
for that.
Um, would you rather have unlimited vacation days
Mhm.
or a guaranteed raise every year?
We already do that already. Like the guaranteed raise every single year. That's already been the first one that you just said. So every single day, right? That's what you
So
said?
it would be unlimited vacation days or a guaranteed raise every year.
Oh,
Yeah. So instead of having like, if you have like a
unguaranteed?
um guaranteed raise every year.
Guaranteed. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, guaranteed raise to be fair. Cause like your pay goes up every single day. Unlimited vacation. Right.
Well, think of it this way, if you have
With
unlimited vacation,
is it paid?
I would think it would be paid vacation.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm. I
and
mean,
you just
that's
I
pretty good
mean
too.
you can make it you can make it that's the thing. Um.
And the thing for the thing for me is like I think having unlimited vacation days would be freaking fantastic.
Uh-huh.
You already
Uh-huh.
get a raise, but if I'm gonna be guaranteed a raise over having unlimited vacation days,
Yeah.
I need that raise to be like
That's it.
hefty. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm. Mhm.
Not like whatever the you know,
Yeah.
whatever the raises that we will get every year, which is just cost of living, right?
Oh yeah.
So I need more than whatever
Mm.
that is.
Mm. Um. Yeah. I guess unlimited vacation sounds good. That's what I'm guessing. Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
would agree. Okay.
That's,
And the final one,
mhm.
would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the smartest?
I'd rather be the class clown or the smartest, and and then in the future. Hmm. Remember, the class clown never succeeds, but the class clown also gets
We don't know that for sure, right? Because
the women.
we all had a class
Yeah,
clown at
yeah,
some point,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I
Um,
wouldn't say a class clown doesn't necessarily succeed. I think they can. Um, I don't know. I think it depends on the person, and maybe I'm thinking too hard about this, but I think like being the funniest person in the room, like sometimes that can be a lot more gratifying because
uh-huh,
like you're making people laugh, right?
uh-huh,
Whereas like if you're the smartest person in the room, you might be seen as stuck up. You could be seen as a know-it-all. You
yeah.
could even go as far as to be considered a narcissist because some narcissists can be smart and detrimentally, right? So I think like I don't know, like I don't necessarily want to be seen as that. Um personally. I'm smart. Don't get me wrong. I
Mm,
am
uh-huh,
smart.
uh-huh, uh-huh,
But um yeah, I think hey, being the funniest person in the room can be a lot more gratifying.
uh-huh. Mm. Trying to think about that. I'm very split in the middle because I don't want to be too boring and too overly funny as well, like or overly funny to the point that I get funny and I'm not taken serious, right? So, uh that's that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Um, you know what? I just want to say being smart because I can, be creative with how I say things and how I say it and still be funny. so,
Okay.
so, yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Well, that was the last one.
yeah.
Um, do you have anything now that you want to talk about? Should I move on
Mm,
to the next thing I have?
mm.
I think it's the last thing I have.
The last thing,
Yes.
I'm still struggling to find something. So like,
Okay.
go on, go on.
All right. Well, I do want to preface this is not about the Michael movie per se. It's actually not
Uh,
at all about the Michael movie.
uh-huh.
Um, it's more about one of us else. We're gonna have a little fun.
Right.
I feel like most people know this, but
Mhm, mhm.
I'm taking it a little deeper than just what we all know. So,
Right. Yep.
all right. So, with Michael still doing big numbers in movie theaters across the globe, the intrigue into the life and legacy of Michael Jackson is at an all time high. Fans are streaming their favorite Jackson tracks in droves. They're rating think pieces about what and who was left out of the film. Trust me, I'll talk about that. And later, not then. And many are also taking a deeper dive into the moments that were glossed over. Case in point, people seem to be fascinated with Jackson's Smooth Criminal. If you know,
Mm.
you
Mhm.
know Smooth Criminal, right?
Huh.
No?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. This is
Okay.
this song that's the song, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. The making of the top 10 hit wasn't really discussed in the movie.
Mhm.
Not even at all. Not even close. Despite the track's release fitting within the Michael timeline, the songs on the Bad album, which released in 1987, although it's been discussed in folklore before, an engineer who worked on Smooth Criminal with Jackson and producer Quincy Jones is peeling back layers behind one of the music's long thought mysteries. Who the
Mm.
hell is Annie? Let's talk
Huh.
about Annie. Okay. So for those who need a refresher in the song Smooth Criminal, Annie is mentioned a lot. So I'm gonna go through some of those lyrics and I'm gonna try not to sing. Okay. Annie,
Mm.
are you okay? Really tell us that you're okay. There's a sound at the window that he struck you, a
Mhm.
crescendo Annie.
Mhm.
You came into your apartment and left the bloodstains on the carpet. Then you ran into the bedroom. You were struck down. It was your doom. Annie, are you okay? So, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? So on and so
Uh-huh.
forth. Okay.
Uh,
And then he ends it off, obviously, with you've been hit by a smooth criminal.
uh.
Or you've been struck by a smooth criminal, depending on where you are in the song.
Mm.
Fast forward to an interview conducted by Anthony Marinelli for his Anthony Marinelli Music Podcast. Um, so he sat down with the recording engineer Matt Forger, who worked on Smooth Criminal. Marinelli flat out asked Forger, "Who is Annie? And is she really okay?" Smiling, Forger replied, "Oh no, she's not okay, y'all. We'll get to it." He then went on to say, "She suffered a fate as is described in the song. She was brutally attacked, but that was part of the creative nature of how Michael pieced together things in a storyline to create a song lyric. Annie is a name for if you take a CPR class, it's the resuscitation Annie, which is a doll, and the is a mannequin that you practice the process of CPR on. So you're not doing it on a human being. So if anyone's
Um,
taken a CPR class, which I did in high school. I'm not sure if everyone did that in high school, did the CPR. I think we all did CPR
right.
course in
Right.
high school, grade 9. But, yeah, so it wasn't Annie.
Mhm.
But
Mhm. Mhm.
at one point, the brothers, as a group, traveled extensively touring the Jacksons, and at one time, someone had the presence of mind of, "You know, we should give everybody CPR lessons. Sounds like a great plan." The principle of giving CPR is here is someone in distress. The first thing you need to do is evaluate, well, are they breathing? Are they conscious?
Mhm.
Can they respond? So you go up to your subject, and because the device is called an Annie, you say, and they learn this in the CPR course, "Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?" Trying to get, you know, them to hopefully respond to you.
Mm.
So just to recap, Annie is a CPR doll that was used back in the day. And Jackson got his legendary lyrics for Smooth Criminal from taking a CPR class. With such creativity, no wonder he became the king of pop. Boom, boom. So there is a picture if you want to see what the Annie doll looks like. There is a picture on, you can find it on Google. Um,
Mhm.
Not too hard to find. But I wanna take this a little bit deeper because I know the history behind the Annie CPR doll.
Right.
I've learned this before, so I wanna share that with everybody else.
Right.
Okay, so where did Annie the CPR doll come from? So, as it said, the doll was created in 1960 by Norwegian toy maker, I'm probably saying his name wrong, Osmund S. Liddell and
Mhm.
physician Dr. Peter Safar to train lifesavers. And here is the trippy ass part. Her face is actually modeled after Le Conte, I'm probably say this, we'll butcher this too, Le Inconnu de la Sienne,
Hmm,
an unidentified young woman whose death mask in the 1880s became famous for her serene and and enigmatic,
mhm,
I think that's what I
mhm,
like that one too, expression.
mhm,
So just to preface this, everybody, a death mask, if you don't know, is something that people did back in the day of a dead person.
mm,
So a little bit more on that. So we talked about the inspiration already, a little bit. So this woman, well, it was late 19th century, so sometime in the 1880s. An unknown young woman was found in the river Seine in Paris. A morgue worker, struck by her beauty, made a plaster death mask of her face. I have questions for him.
mm,
Why in this state, like she's deceased, you're just like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Let me take
mhm,
this death mask. What?
mm.
Anyways, um, yeah,
Yeah.
so the design, the Liddell remembered this, I didn't catch all of that, but yeah, that's basically the thing. Again,
So so the doll just sings the Michael Jackson song, but
no,
the
the doll
lyrics.
doesn't sing the song at all,
Uh-huh,
right? It's a CPR dummy, was a real CPR dummy that they used back in the 80s. I don't know if it was something we used here in Canada, but it was,
uh-huh, uh-huh,
or the name of the doll anyways.
uh,
Um, I think it was mainly in the States. I'm not sure if it was just in Los Angeles or California, I'm not sure. But essentially, Michael Jackson would have taken a CPR course during the time that the Jacksons were touring. So probably their final tour, the Victory Tour. Um, they for whatever reason decided, hey, let's have the brothers do a CPR course. And that's probably where he got the idea. Because if you know anything about Michael's like process with
uh-huh,
music, and they really do hone on this during the movie as well, um, is he can come up with stuff clear blue out of the sky. Us as people who don't have that artistic ability, would he be like, "Annie, are you okay? Annie,
uh-huh,
are you okay?"
uh-huh,
You're just saying the words, you're not even thinking about it. Whereas
uh-huh,
he hears those words and for some reason can fish out whether it's a beat or a lyric or whatever and just create masterpiece, honestly. So that's where the Smooth Criminal kind of got its thing from, the CPR dummy, Annie, and then the CPR dummy Annie was created off of the death mask of this poor woman that was just dead by a river,
mhm,
that was done back in the 1880s.
hmm,
So yeah, and again, if you want to see the death mask, it is on Google,
mhm,
and it's fascinating, honestly. Um,
hmm,
and to kind of compare the look of the Annie dummy and then the look of this woman, it's crazy.
yeah,
But yeah,
it is, yes, it's that sounds crazy.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Like, it's
mhm,
crazy. First of all, I don't know why us as humans are so, like, weird about stuff like this,
uh-huh,
that, like, we would ever think to the fact that death mask wasn't unique to this situation. This is what people were doing back then, or
mhm,
displaying bodies for
mhm,
God knows, and I think they display her body as well, if I remember correctly. But we're just kind of fascinated by the morbid and macabre, and I don't know why. Um, but we are.
hmm,
Just like I've looked at the photos of the Black Dahlia and, don't ask me why I did that, but I was
mhm,
interested because for some reason, us as humans are just intrigued by
hmm,
the morbid and macabre. And
mhm,
if you don't know who the Black Dahlia is, that's coming in the future. I will be talking about
mhm.
her. Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
that is all
that's
my stuff. Don't know if you have anything.
yeah, so you heard that, Dunkin' Donuts is coming to, uh, Canada
We don't have Dunk. Oh, I
after.
guess we don't have Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, no, we
Yeah.
don't. It's been
Okay.
10 it's I think it's been 10 years since the last one that came to Canada. Yeah, they announced it, I think, like, I think it was a few days ago? Yeah, a few days ago. They announced that, Dunkin' Donuts come to Canada, so, uh, yeah. So, like, a lot of people were basically, dumping on, like, there's a lot of people who are dumping on, basically on Tim Hortons because Tim Hortons quality hasn't been
That's been
good,
the greatest.
greatest, yeah, in a
Yeah.
while. And there's some who are just racist because of, like, the how Tim Hortons hires their, workers and etcetera, right?
Um,
Yeah, the
so are we
immigrants.
talking about the clear fact that Tim Hortons tends to hire people of color? We got a problem with that?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot of people who are like, we I like to call them meeple manga. Uh,
Okay.
so, like, basically the Canadian version
Of
of, like,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, like, they like to just spread misinformation,
Mhm.
etcetera, all that stuff. And knowing that, it's not really, Tim Hortons, like, they're mostly most of their, workers are mixed cultured, right? That's who they hire. And a lot of immigrants are not really they don't I don't think they hire a lot of immigrants, but people out there think they mostly hire immigrants because.
You mean Tim Hortons?
Yes,
I would
yes.
say they do, because when I
Yeah,
look
because,
at
like,
most of the
yeah,
Tim Horton
yeah,
locations,
most of the
they're
locations.
mainly people of color.
Yeah, but, you know,
Which at the end of
that
the day,
I
I
feel
don't
like,
care.
yeah, I don't really care either. It's
Yeah.
just like, they hire anybody, right?
Yeah.
So, like, at the end of the day,
While people are worrying
yes.
about the fact that Tim Hortons hires people of color,
Yeah.
I'm just worrying about the fact that I'm gonna get fast service. I don't give a shit about anything else.
Oh, yeah, no,
Like, you know what I
like,
mean?
yeah. To be fair, they haven't improved their service, to be fair
It
with you.
depends on the location.
I mean, I use an app, so, like, I just
Oh,
basically.
yeah, I use the app as well. I use no, I
Yeah, yeah, and
I
that's
refuse to not
sure,
use the app.
the 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 lineup, I know, I can't do that.
Yeah, like,
I can't do
even
that
just,
anymore.
yesterday, I went
Yeah.
to, I had to go to a dentist appointment, and then on the way back, coming back from the dentist, and I stopped to get food, Tim Hortons,
Uh-huh.
and
Uh-huh.
this is probably the first time that I've actually, like, stood in a lineup and waited, and, like, I went to the Tim Hortons by my house, which obviously I'm contending with the high school, right, as well. So, it's slow, for sure.
Mm,
They have, I don't know if you've ever been in that Tim Hortons, like, right by the high school, but the they've changed, it's changed inside, like, they've renovated inside, but they still have 2 cash registers, whereas before they used to have, I think, 3, but they
mhm,
have 2, and
uh-huh,
yet they're still only using the 1 cash. With a
mhm,
huge fucking lineup, you can't go use the other cash? Like, I'm confused. So, I'm experiencing that, I'm like, "This is dumb, this is slow,"
uh-huh,
and the only reason I did it this way is because I was checking to see if there's something that my mom could eat because she can't have
yeah,
cheese or anything, and
yeah,
obviously she doesn't like everything that Tim Hortons has to offer. So, as the only reason, otherwise,
yeah,
would have
yeah,
done
yeah,
or I actually just would have done drive-through. It's app or drive-through because drive-through is fast as well.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Obviously, they didn't wanna follow you out, right?
mhm, mhm,
But otherwise, like, I've always found that the Tim Hortons by me here is
uh,
slow. Um, yeah, that's why I mean,
okay, that's
like, it just depends
probably,
on
yeah,
location.
it depends on location, yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah, Tim Hortons confirmed that, like, more than 95% of their employees are hired locally, and then less than 5% are hired through the Canada's Temporary Foreign Workers, program. But
right.
that doesn't mean that They only have
Still doesn't
5%.
mean they're not gonna hire people of
Yeah,
color, even
yeah,
if, like,
so
they're
yeah,
hiring locally.
mhm. So they also said local hires include permanent residents, new Canadian citizens,
Mhm.
international students, and people with Canadian work permits.
Right.
So,
The people who
yeah,
are
so
legal
yeah,
to work in this country.
yes,
Um,
yes, yeah, yeah. So
and
basically,
again, we are a melting pot. This
uh-huh,
country
uh-huh,
is based off of multicultural.
uh-huh.
So it's ridiculous to me that, there are people out there that are just like
Oh yeah,
are shocked when they walk into a Tim Hortons and you're seeing predominantly people of color, which is honestly, I will say, like, the Tim Hortons here by my house,
uh-huh,
there's a Tim Hortons that's, um, over by I'm now gonna triangulate myself, but there's a Tim Hortons that's further down the street,
mhm,
going east, that's newer, and then, like, the ones I go to by my work, all of them are people of color, whether it's Asian,
mhm,
Black,
mhm,
Indian, whatever. Like,
mhm.
this should not be a shocker anymore, you know what I mean?
Yep, yep, yep. I agree. But there's people out there that just that don't like it because
Well,
because it's they don't understand
now
and
you know how Black
t-
people feel when they can't
yeah,
break into the
yeah,
workforce
yeah,
as
yeah,
easily
yeah.
as white people, you know what
Like,
I mean?
yeah, you hear complaints that people just don't understand when they get their orders, basically, and they want their coffee or they mess up their order, etc., all that stuff, and or uh, how they're taking over the workplace, how it used to be white uh Canadian workers in the workplace. Now it's just like not Canadian because it's all mixed cultured and
Okay,
immigrants
but
and
again, this is our
uh,
country.
yeah,
To be Canadian
yeah,
doesn't necessarily mean you're
yeah,
born here.
yeah,
I feel like most of us in this country are not born here. That includes you white people.
mhm,
Chances are you may be born here, but you might have a lineage that comes from somewhere else. You're not necessarily born here. The only people who can actually talk that talk and walk that walk are people who were indigenous to this country.
all right,
And chances are they're also people of color. Okay. They're not white, is what I'm trying to get at. So it's stupid. And I can't believe in 2026, the year of our Lord, we still have to keep saying this. This is just stupid.
yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, it is. So that's why, people are so well, there are some people who are happy that basically Dunkin' Donuts is coming. You get an alternative, you know.
yeah, I think it's great to
Uh,
have an alternative.
yeah,
But that does
but
not mean that,
yeah,
there's not
yeah,
gonna be people of color in those places
yeah,
too.
yeah. But they're gonna hire people. Yeah, they're gonna hire mixed cultures and other people of color as well. So like, you can't pick like they're gonna be opening like they said they're gonna be opening like straight out of the box, over hundreds of location out of
Mhm.
the box. So like basically, I think one's gonna be like every single place. Hopefully they're not as petty as Tim Hortons because Tim Hortons is funny because do you know the Whitby location, right?
Well, I'm sure there's
The
multiple. Which
Burr
one?
yeah, I know, but, there's the Durham close to Durham College. Uh,
Yeah, let me think.
do do you remember?
I'm trying to closer to college, like
Yeah.
in Oshawa or Whitby?
I think it's in Whitby. You know where, like, the
Is there a
landmark
Whitby campus?
it's
I
like
guess there yeah, there is a Whitby campus.
yeah. You kn you know where the Landmark movie theaters is? You know?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes, but I've
it's
never
up
been to
there.
that Tim Hortons.
Okay.
I went to
So
Oshawa, so
there's a Tim Hortons with the Wendy's,
okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then there's the Starbucks right across the road, and then there's
Mhm.
another Tim Hortons just, like, it's just a wedge right there, like, it's just so petty in my opinion in terms of competition. It's just like
Well, if you think about, like I mean, Starbucks is definitely taking over, but if you think about the fact that, like,
yeah,
everywhere you turn,
yeah,
there's a Tim Hortons.
yeah, I
They've
don't yeah,
expanded so
yeah.
much, I would say, in the
Yeah,
last,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
years?
I just no, it's just, the way how they did it, like, the Starbucks is right there,
Yeah,
and then, like, the Tim Hortons and Wendy's are just across the road, and
yeah,
then the Starbucks, and then the other Tim Hortons is just across from the Starbucks and the other Tim Hortons.
yeah.
It's just like they're all close to each I'm
Well
like, that's so petty, it's like,
well,
it's just
I question why there's 2 Tim Hortons right beside each other,
yeah,
but
yes.
I I mean, think about it too, like, Starbucks and what they have to offer is very different than what Tim Hortons has to
Yeah,
offer,
yeah,
and Starbucks is more expensive than going to a Tim Hortons.
yeah,
So, I mean, it just depends on what you're feeling for that day. And I mean, there are people, I don't know how many people,
mhm,
but there are definitely people who don't subscribe to the Starbucks stuff.
mhm,
I was one of those people until I tasted a cake pop and it was the end of it.
mhm.
I now subscribe to
Yeah, yeah,
Starbucks. Not everything, but
uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah, that's funny, but, like, yeah, 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 I do agree that, like, everywhere you go is Tim Hortons. It's same with me, like, there's one up on the street here,
Yeah. Yeah,
there's
yeah,
one
yeah.
that's,
Yeah.
like, close to the mall. There's 2 close to the mall, and then there's one inside the mall. So, like
I haven't seen the one inside the mall.
yeah,
Um, I know which one you're talking about, that's up the
yeah,
street from you.
yeah, yeah,
So
there's
right at that
one, but
corner there.
yeah, and there's one, in the gas station, like, the Esso gas station. Is it Esso
The one
gas
that's
station
right
or
by
the
you?
not the one right by you. The one that's, like, there's a Loblaws, and then there's a
Okay.
gas
Oh,
station.
okay, so you mean the gas station across
Yes,
from the Loblaws.
yeah,
There's a Tim Hortons in there?
yeah, there's a Tim Hortons in
That's
there.
weird. That's weird.
Yeah, like,
I've never
they
seen Tim Hortons inside of a gas station, but okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. One of those, like, gas station that have the convenience stores in them?
Yeah, 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 that's what I'm used to.
Yeah, yeah, that's the type
But
of
Tim Hortons is usually not something that I'm used to
yeah.
seeing at a gas station, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
they have
And
that
then
at
there's a so it's like the Tim Hortons in the mall, it's in the food court?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Is
yes,
that
it's like
newer? Because I don't remember Tim Hortons being in there before.
it's been there for, like, 15 it's been there for, like, I think 10, 15 years now?
Okay. Maybe I
Yeah,
just don't
so
remember seeing the Tim Hortons
yeah,
in there when
yeah,
I was the
yeah,
last
yeah. It was upstairs. It was
Oh, it's
upstairs, remember?
upstairs?
It was upstairs and then moved it to the food court downstairs. Do you not remember? It's been there
Oh,
for
oh,
years.
oh, I remember when it was upstairs.
Yes.
Yes, but now there's
They
which
moved it
side was it on? Was it, like, where
it
the
was it
mastermind is? Or
yes.
was it across from
It
there?
was where the mastermind is. It was
So it's where
like
Sephora is now?
yes, downstairs in the food court where
Okay,
it's
okay.
supposed to be.
Yeah,
Because
because I
it was
remember, like,
I
in
felt
that stretch, it was, like,
yeah, I felt like it
where,
was
like,
a rat.
famous players used to be when
Yes.
that existed.
Yeah.
It was, like,
I
a
felt like it
dollar
was
store on one side and then, like, the mastermind,
yeah.
and I do vaguely now remember there being a Tim Hortons there.
Yeah, I felt like it was a
Yeah.
random spot, but I understand the spot because, probably because, like, famous players was there. Right,
Right.
and people will, like, cross by and just be like, "Oh, okay, there's a Tim Hortons,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
just drop by." But
Now
no
now
one
that's not a thing because
yeah,
famous
not a
players has been
thing, so,
gone
like,
for a
it's
long
just like
time.
yeah, they were probably having less business, and the food court was a great option for them to be like, "Ah, you
Right,
can eat
yeah.
over there."
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I feel like once famous players were gone,
Uh-huh.
which again, like, if you're not you've known nothing about Pickering Mall,
Uh-huh.
famous players has been gone for at a minimum 10 years, but I feel like it's been
Yeah,
more.
from that location, but, like, there's a
There
well,
is a famous players elsewhere. but the Famous Players there is
Oh,
gone.
famous. I'm talking about Cineplex.
Oh
My
no,
bad.
it
Yeah,
wasn't
my bad.
Cineplex.
It
It
wasn't
was
Cineplex.
Famous Players
Yeah, yeah,
that was there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Before they took it out because I guess it was supposed to do well. They took out Famous Players and then brought in the Cineplex, but it's in its completely own building.
Mhm,
It's not
mhm.
attached to the mall at
Yeah,
all.
it's a huge building.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, yeah, they put it downstairs, and it's yeah, obviously it's successful because there's
Oh
food
yeah,
all
no, it's
over.
Tim Hortons.
Yeah, yeah. And then they put a Popeyes there too, down
Oh,
in
there's a
the
Popeyes there too.
yeah
Okay.
the
I
mall.
mean, I
Yeah,
saw a lot of ones that I recognize. Like I saw New York when I went there the other day. I saw
yeah,
New York Fries was there still, and is that
yeah.
pizza place still there? I didn't know if I
Which
noticed
one?
that. There's that one well, I think there's only one pizza place that was there. I can't remember the name of it. It was started with a V, I think. Um,
Mhm.
can't remember the name of it.
Yes, I think it is still there.
So they're still there? Their
Yeah,
pizza was good.
yeah. Do you know that New York Fries is Canadian owned, actually?
Stop. Why they
Yeah,
call it New York Fries then?
I don't know.
Huh.
It's weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
I thought when I found out, I was like, "Huh?"
That's weird. I always would have thought that New York Fries was like
Yeah,
American company.
yeah, yeah. I thought it was an American company too,
Mm.
but it's uh on New York Fries for some reason. Yeah, New York Fries. But yeah. So like another thing too is that like I went on Durham News, and they're actually taking votes for local businesses awards. I don't know if you know about
Oh,
that. Yeah,
no.
the thing that well, I don't know if your lawyer has anything from the city, right? Where it
Mhm.
said they give you a plaque for, lawyer forum of the year, whatever, this and that, or
They have, for lawyers, they have the best lawyer award, or I know
from the
there's
city.
another one. Um, I don't know why it's not even coming to me right now, but there are awards
Mhm.
for either the lawyer or the law firm. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's open right now for voting, so the public can vote if they want to. So like,
Mhm.
I'm just seeing that right now. And just let me just take a look. So yeah, so it's Reader's Choice Award. If you've seen those awards
Oh,
out
yeah, yeah,
on
yeah.
like,
Reader
yeah,
first. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, you see those. Like I always see that in my in my my work uh my manager's office, and she always has that in there, and etc. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's available to the public right now. There's Best of Ajax if you want to vote Tanika, it's there.
Those
Best
things.
of Clarendon, Best of Oshawa, Best of Pickering. I have to take a look at that. Best of Port Perry, Elksbridge, and Best of Whitby is all there
So
to
basically,
yeah.
all of Durham.
All Durham, yep,
All of Durham.
basically. So they have a select groups, select art, culture, and entertainment, automotive, food, drinks, health, beauty, and wellness, home improvement, kids and pet service, shopping, sports, recreation, and fitness. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's open to vote if you guys wanna also vote out there too. It's available on. Let me see. It's available on Durham News. Just search on Google Durham News, and you could just click on it, and then just click on where you live, and just vote which category you want to vote for. Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty much. Oh shit! They have best escape rooms.
Oh,
Interesting. Oh yeah. Anyways, yeah.
okay.
Uh, yeah. That's it for me.
Okay. All right. Well, then that is it for our 200th episode.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so we'll be back on Thursday with
Mhm,
another one we're gonna have a little bit more fun with.
mhm.
We'll talk about that then. But yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Bye,
Peace,
everybody.
guys. Peace, guys.
If you liked what you heard with our podcast, you can head on over to our website, which is solo.to/next take podcast. There you can get any of the links to any of our social media, which is Facebook, Instagram at Next Take Podcast, and Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky at Next Take Pod. You can also find links to our Reddit page and many other things, I'm sure. Can't remember all off the top of my head. You can also email us at mikeltanyka@gmail.com. There you can send us any inquiries that you have, any questions, or also any episode ideas. And if you do have episode ideas, just make sure you put in the subject line episode ideas, and we'll add it to our list. If you also liked us, you can like us, rate us, follow us on any of your favorite podcast apps. You can rate us, however, on Spotify and Apple Podcast. We would greatly appreciate that. And we'll also move forward and share or spot a light on those who give us 5-star ratings in the future. That is it for us. We'll see you next time for the episode.